number 1. Before constructing the Great Pyramid, the builders raised a hillock to the ground and left a giant pivot in its center. Around this pivot, they cut a 6,000-hectare bedrock to fit weird-shaped slabs. Each one as heavy as a big sedan. Despite its significance, construction theories usually don't mention this first stage. Feat number 2. The builders had to carry 130 granite blocks over 500 miles, each block weighing between 12 and 70 tons. Then those blocks had to be hauled up 210 feet, something which even today would be hard to do. Feat number 3. The Great Pyramid has only 3 chambers, ridiculously small given the monument's size: the lowest chamber, the middle chamber, and the upper chamber. The masons built a passageway that was 300 feet long by 3 feet wide. Bored through the rocks with a breathtaking precision, it opens onto the lowest chamber. Pierre-Luigi Coppet, an architect who took part in the Berlin Potsdamer Platz building, seemed surprised.
The descending passageway being narrow, the working conditions might have been drastic. And keeping this constant slope angle requires specific tools to keep this same and precise geometry. You would need tools that could allow this throughout the whole building process.
Feat number 4. They piled up more than 2 million stones of different shapes and sizes, which is much harder than with similar blocks. Each block is as heavy as a sedan, and the precision of the whole building matches modern-day standards. The upper chamber is perfectly horizontal and vertical, and its precision overshadows modern tolerances. Although a third of an inch off would have gone unnoticed, the construction is precise to a 50th of an inch. Regarding the building's precision, I talked to one of the best structure engineers on Earth, Chris Wise.
To build things so accurately such a long time ago is it's frankly amazing. And even now, I think most people would say it would be too difficult for most builders to get anything like that accurate.
The Great Pyramid has stayed intact through at least 3 major earthquakes, the last of which flattened Cairo in the 13th century. Nonetheless,
everything is in place, and we've seen that nothing was moved inside.
Feat number 5. They have oriented the Great Pyramid so precisely that it's pointing north within 5/100ths of a degree. This precision has only been matched very recently, and to put things in context, in the 17th century, using the same methods, we were 5 times less precise. Feat number 6. Something no construction theory mentions is that the Great Pyramid actually has 8 sides, since each one is slightly bent, as you can see on this picture, which complicates the structure, since no 2 of those blocks are alike.
To keep this 8-sided base on the 4 sides of the edifice during the construction with an accuracy down to the centimeter, even down to the millimeter, would be very difficult, extremely difficult. And I think that if today we wanted to build the same structure using modern measuring and control devices, the techniques available today, we would definitely be in trouble.
Feat number 7. The Great Pyramid is supposed to have been built in 20 years. A quick calculation gives an idea of what that means construction-wise. For a 12-hour shift, 365 days a year, with at least 2 million stone blocks, that would mean 1 quarried, carved, lifted, and fitted block every 2.5 minutes. Feat number 8. Since the builders came before the existence of wheels, iron, or steel, it was with copper chisels, stone mallets, hemp ropes, and a great deal of cleverness that they'd have built the last of the world's 7 wonders, and the only one visible today.